SportsNOLA.com, Lenny Vangilder, as we count down to the Indy Grand Prix of Louisiana this weekend at NOLA Motorsports Park in Avondale. Pleased to be joined now by IndyCar driver Simon Pagenaud. And Simon, first of all, welcome to New Orleans. And you've had a chance to come in a couple of times to test. I know you haven't had a chance to really get out and see the city, but just your impressions in New Orleans and, you know, so much of the French culture that has made its way over the past couple of centuries and into New Orleans. I guess you've almost got to feel a little bit at home.
I do, actually. It's incredible to see the culture, great culture, great entertainment, great ambience, you know. And I wish I would have more time to go out in the city, in the French Quarter, to experience some food. I'm hoping to do that on Sunday night after the race and have a good time. It's definitely a great city. When you see, you know, all the events that there is here in New Orleans, it's just an incredible city where you guys are able to put on shows and entertain people really well.
Trying to do that as well with the Indy Grand Prix of Louisiana this weekend. Second stop on the IndyCar circuit this year. You finished fifth in the first stop at St. Pete. A great week for Team Penske, as it were. 1, 2, 4, 5 in the final standings. But it's the sport is unique in that you've got teammates, but yet you're competing as individuals. You were fifth, but you were fourth among your teammates, so I'm sure you're probably catching a little bit back from them, but yet at the same time, all in all, it was a great week for your team.
Yeah, really good weekend. First team for the 22 car. It's the first time Team Penske fielding 4 cars in the history of Team Penske, so that just goes without saying. You know, we're building a new team. So, like a football team, it takes time for the whole team to gel together and get the chemistry going. So, I'm actually really pleased with fifth. I think it's an incredible result for first race, and we showed a lot of pace. We're second in qualifying, and you know, hopefully this weekend we can be a little bit more aggressive and have maybe a better results. But so far so good. I'm so blessed to be with Team Penske. I have great teammates, and so far the team is just doing a fantastic job.
You know, like in football parlance here, because this is a big football area. You were like the unrestricted free agent to join this team this year. You know, joining these other guys to make it a 4-man team. What's it been like to be part of Team Penske after 3 years competing for some other teams out there?
Well, it's been a dream of mine. It's been a lifetime dream. Lifetime dream. I've always wanted to be with Team Penske because of you know, the way they go about business, the professionalism, everything looked like that's where I wanted to be, and I'm so proud to be part of it now. You know, it's been a long career. I started racing go-kart at 8 years old, and I'm 30 now, and I finally joined this dream team. So, you know, it's just incredible to be part of it. As a human being, to realize your dream is very special.
We've seen some comparisons out there for the NOLA Motorsports Park track to the new circuit that's been put down in the new race at Indy, the Grand Prix race that was held before the Indy 500 for the first time last year. You won that race, so you know it very well. Can you see those comparisons as well between the track here in New Orleans and the Grand Prix track in Indianapolis?
Yes, absolutely. It's you know, it's a track that's quite similar in terms of layout. The fast straights with fast corners and flowing speed through the corners, where you really have to be you're extracting the best out of the IndyCar. So it's something I really enjoy. The kind of track I really enjoy. Beautiful track for the families and friends to come hang out.
And ideally, we'll see a lot of those people out there this weekend. 2 full years now on the circuit. You won 4 races. You were the Rookie of the Year in 2013. Year 1 to year 2, and then year 2 to year 3. How much do you find that you've grown as a driver in this circuit?
It's huge, actually. The growth, my own growth, has been quite tremendous. Just, you know, it's only been 3 years, but you keep on developing yourself in every little area where you think you should improve. And you know, my level of confidence is much higher now. My understanding of the racing also is much higher. I have a lot more experience on ovals, and I think you know, I've been fighting for championship the last 2 years out of 3. So there's no reason why it shouldn't be the same this year. I'm really hopeful with the equipment I have now. We can be even more competitive.
for the novice who may be coming out to NOLA Motorsports Park and seeing their first IndyCar race this weekend, what are the types of things that fans should look for as they're watching this race?
I think, the biggest thing is actually the fact that you can see the cars going all the way around the racetracks, because the track is flat, so you get to see all the actions, and I think that's quite unique. There aren't many tracks around the world where you can do that, so the facilities are really nice. It really is a beautiful racetrack for racing as well. So I think there are several things. There's a lot of activities. They have a go-kart track as well, where you can go and have some fun yourself. So there's a lot of good activities for everybody to enjoy, and a good reason to spend the weekend there.
Simon, best of luck to you and the rest of Team Penske this weekend.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully you'll be able to catch some of the action yourself at NOLA Motorsports Park. But stay with us here at SportsNOLA.com. We'll have coverage all weekend of the Indy Grand Prix of Louisiana.